All right, hello everybody. Got a question on driving under the influence of marijuana. And this is an interesting question, like all of the questions that I've been getting. Great question. Please keep your questions coming. If you send me a question, on here, if you send me a question to my Instagram, @Attorney Nicholas Robinson, or if you look me up on Facebook, send me a question there. I will most likely answer any question that anybody sends in, no matter what it is. I had somebody that asked me the other day what my favorite song is. I'm going to have to think about that one, but I'm going to get to that one. But the question that I want to answer right now is, what is the legal limit for marijuana? Is it 0.08 like it is for alcohol in the state of Michigan? And I think a 0.08 is something that is standard across the country, 0.08 as far as your blood alcohol content for drinking and driving offenses. But the question for marijuana, is there a legal limit on how much marijuana you can have in your system? And the answer is no. The tests for marijuana and the marijuana arrest for driving under the influence, this is all relatively new around here. We haven't seen a whole lot of it. So any time that you are driving under the influence of marijuana, no matter how much marijuana is in your system, technically you can still be arrested for it. Technically, okay? Whether that charge sticks or not, that's hard to say. But if you are driving under the influence of marijuana, no matter how much it is, whether you smoked 100 joints, whether you had half of a puff, whatever it may be, you are technically exposed to operating under the influence of marijuana. Now, as I talked about in another video, if you're riding around in your car, you're allowed to have up to 2.5 grams of marijuana on you. Okay? You're not allowed to smoke in your car. You're not allowed to do something like that. And the question then becomes is, how do the police know that you're under the influence of marijuana? And this goes back to like any other type of traffic stop, what they're looking for: glassy, bloodshot eyes, things that would indicate that you are under the influence in some way. Now, there is no such thing for marijuana as the roadside breath test that they give you. There's nothing for that. So what they're going to do is they're going to make you submit to a chemical test where they're going to take a look and see how much THC is in your blood. The police will again arrest you for being under the influence. They'll send that lab result to the prosecutor's office, and we'll see how much is in your system. Now, I have had prosecutors that says, look, Nick, there's barely anything in his system. I'm going to do this for you. All right. So if there's that type of a situation, there's barely any. If it looks like you smoked, 100 hours ago and there's something in your system, am I concerned about you? We can get that taken care of. If you're dealing with something that has a much higher level to where it looks like you were baking in your car right when you were getting pulled over, that's a different set of circumstances. But again, that doesn't mean that we can't help you, can't get you through it, okay? And something else that I want to say, these videos, I'm not specifically saying call me, we'll get it taken care of, okay? You want an attorney that you like, that you trust, and is going to take care of you, whoever that may be. All right, it's a big decision in your life. Talk to somebody, talk to anybody, talk to as many lawyers as you need until you find somebody that you like. And that's my advice on that. So for now, that is my answer right now. There is no legal limit on marijuana. There's no threshold that they're looking for as far as making the arrest go. So for now, everybody take care, please.